Hello guys, Asan Khurram here with another video that is related to my marketing and analytics course on YouTube. So here, the very first step as a data analyst or data scientist you would do is to actually, after like having analyzing your data set briefly, you would like to clean your data set for any discrepancies and duplicate values and null values. So why it's necessary, we would ask, because we will always have a messy data and we are it's our job as a data analyst and a data scientist to make it useful. Uh, Dirty data will can also lead to misleading insights. Cleaning ensures consistency, accuracy, and reliability in your results. So there are some bunch of methods that we can apply with the help of pandas library that can help us enable those data cleaning steps. The first one, we would like to see whether there is any kind of null value present in our data set. We can successfully do that with the help of this method called is null. So here you do see that we have df, which is the data frame was created in the previous video, and then we are applying the method is null. So what does is null do? It will create another matrix that have some boolean values into it, like true or false, with 1 and 0, and that will correspond to the specific column, specific row, where we actually have a null value. Then we apply another function which is called dot sum that actually sum the value column wise. So whatever the null values that were present in the column, per every entity, per every row is summed into a single value and then summed into a single column value and displayed in the form of this structure, as you can see. And we can happily see that our data set doesn't contain any null value. But what if the case that there is actually a null value and we want to actually deal with it? There are a number of things that you can do. For example, we take a specific column. So we have like df is the data frame, and we take the specific column total profit, and we apply the method fill any that will allow us to fill a specific value into this particular column. So where every row, any row that might have some null value, we are going to fill that value with this particular thing. So this is like we are applying just a mean method that will take that profit and calculate the mean value of it, and then it will append that mean value wherever there is a null value present in that particular column. And in place is equal to true, it means that we are modifying the actual data frame df. So it doesn't create any new data frame or returns a copy of that data frame. It means that we are appending the changing to the existing data frame that we do have at hand. In the same way, you can apply another method which is called drop NA, which means that we are going to drop those rows that contains the null values, and the other thing here is option here we are passing as an input argument to this method is in place is equal to true. It means that we are appending the changes to the actual data frame. Now yeah, since your data you have like string value in the date time, so we might want to convert that string value to actual date format, so which we can easily process in our analysis. So this is the commands, the syntax that we can do in order to update the column registered date. So we have df and we have registered date, where we are specifically targeting the registered date column, and we are using its function to date time of pandas library that will ultimately convert that particular string type data into a date time format. And here we are passing two input arguments. The first input argument is the actual data frame that we have, which will be converted, and the second one is called format is equal to mix. It means that we are telling that particular column might have dates in different formats, so it's up to you. You have to look into it and change it. And finally, if you have some duplicate values into it, what you can do, you can apply this method drop duplicates. What it will do, it will keep the first initial row and it will delete the subsequent duplicate values of the rows in that particular data. And finally, once we do all the pre-processing, we would like to see whether there is any null value present in it or we have successfully cleaned the data set. So in that particular context, you first of all import two important libraries, seaborn and MATLAB. Seaborn is mostly used for statistical analysis, and here we are using the module pyplot or library matplotlib, And once we have that, we are using the function of seaborn, which is called as heat map, that will generate this beautiful visualization. And we are passing number of input arguments. First one input argument is actually the matrix. If you recall, df.is null is actually a matrix that contains the boolean value, and we are setting c bar is equal to false. It means that we don't want to visualize that color map. And finally, we are setting the tone of the color, which is reddish. So basically what will happen, if you in any particular case any value in any row is a missing value, it will have a red dot into this particular plot, which we don't have because we don't have any null values. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and I will catch you soon for the next video where we are going to do some initial preparatory exploratory data analysis.